Morning guys, so it's day 3 in Nice. We didn't really get a chance to wrap up last night because it went on quite late. I think we were getting briefed until about 9 o'clock, something like that, so then it was a big rush to try and get back and get some food and stuff. So we know what the workouts are now for today. They briefed us on day 1, so today there is event 1 is legless rope climbs and heavy bear complex. Event 2 is a 1 rep max hang snatch, full snatch into hang snatch. Event 3 is a swim, and event 4 is pegboard ascent, D-ball over shoulder and pig flip. So pretty good mix of events today. I think Reggie's a bit nervous about the snatch, but they both should fare pretty well on workout 1 and workout 4. Bear complex is just about who can pick up the bar, hold on to that bar and not fail. If you fail any part of that bear complex, it's going to be game over. Flipping the pig, we're not sure what weight it's going to be, but that's going to be something a bit different, especially with the pegboard ascents and descents as well. The lads have both done it a couple of times before, but they haven't got a lot of practice on it. So we'll see how they get on. We're going to go and catch up with Mikey, walk to the venue, and then we're going to meet Reg and the boys there. So we'll catch you in a little bit. Right guys, we've just arrived here at the venue. There's already some workouts going on, I think, with the RX and the scale comps. Mikey's here and he's warming up. Reg will be here soon. The first event looks really fast, really furious, so you've got to do 3 legless rope climbs into 3 bear complex at 70, 2 legless rope climbs, 2 bear complex at 90, 1 legless rope climb, 1 bear complex at 110. So Mikey reckons he's going to take a little bit of a gamble and try and cluster it, and we'll see how he gets on, because it's a heavy weight for these guys, but some of the big boys can be throwing this weight around. So we'll catch up with them hopefully in the next half an hour and see how they're feeling.
Like how many you got in this monkey basement that stays in the hot. Getting love before hitting the club. Getting love before hitting the club. Getting love. Getting love. Young thugs pulling up. That stays in my heart. Getting love before hitting the club. Young thugs pulling up, trying to get us a dub. Counting numbers, like how many you got in this monkey basement that stays in my heart. Getting love before hitting the club. Getting love before hitting the club. Getting love. Getting love. Young thugs pulling up. Young thugs pulling up.
Right, was like, I'm not wrapping my legs because I'm not getting a no rep. I'd rather fall all the way from the top, so I was like going like that. So that my legs going.
You were like this walking around.
Did you not see Did you not see the clean, man? The clean was like this, and I was like, I'm not dropping that.
You split jerk.
Split jerk.
Yeah,
when I cleaned it, I couldn't even power clean it. I was like that. And I was like in the bottom position like that. So sat us right down. That was definitely more than 110. That like I felt like
Afternoon guys, so this morning we had event 1. It was short, quick, 2 minutes 55 for Mikey, 3 minutes 30 for Reg. It was the cluster and legless rope climb workout. I think the fastest time was 150 something, 154 I think. But it was one of those where you've got to go hard, you can't make any mistakes, you've got to go for it from the start. Mikey did pretty well in his heat, he was 3rd or 4th. We don't know where he is overall yet because we've been back to the apartment and that for a couple of hours just to chill out before this afternoon. Reg made a couple of mistakes, put the wrong plate on and he failed one of his jerks but still managed a time of 3:30, so he's a bit pissed off, kicking himself a little bit about that, but he did pretty well still. So hopefully after the first event we'll maybe see Mikey around 15th, Reg in the top 30. We're going to go now in and do the snatch workout, so it's 1 full snatch and 1 hang snatch. We think they get 20-second window twice. This one, it's all about trying to control the adrenaline, channel it into the lift, and probably play a little bit conservative on your first one, make sure you get something on the board, and then go for it on the second one. Every couple of kilos is going to make a difference here because everyone's so closely packed on the leaderboard and on qualifying that just a few seconds, a few kilograms make a massive difference overall. So we'll go in and see how they get on.
Room it together and tear me apart. Your story is to come from the heart. Room it together and tear me apart.
camera, but I really hope he puts 100 on. I was going, he's going to go 100, going to go 100, and you put 97.
I just played it safe, like, to be honest.
Yeah, hit it
I don't think 92 would have. I think 92 would put you down right down.
Tear me apart.
So it's day 2 of the Alpha Games, and we're just here with Kari Pearce, multiple-time game athlete. We are going to ask her some quick-fire questions so you can get to hear a little bit about how she prepares for competitions and what's coming up in 2018. So hopefully it'll be 60 seconds. We'll try and keep it quick, but it might be a bit longer. So first of all, what's your favourite workout?
My favorite workout, I love handstand things, so like handstand push-ups, handstand walk with some bar muscle-ups and heavy deadlifts.
Heavy deadlifts, that's coming up soon.
It is, I'm excited for that, and handstand walk.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
there
perfect for you.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Best moment in CrossFit, like?
Making the 2015 CrossFit Games after my first open, first regional, and then making it to the games within 6 months of training CrossFit. I have a long background in gymnastics, so that definitely helped.
Awesome. Least favorite workout or movement?
Heavy squat cleans.
Well,
Which
they
we have in the
come up
last
yet.
Yeah, I mean the last
For the
one's
game.
moderately heavy, not super heavy,
Yeah.
but yes, heavy squat cleans.
Favorite food?
Ice cream. I don't eat it as much as I like, but ice cream, and then my other favorite, oatmeal. I eat like 3 or 4 times a day.
Right. What's it, anything that goes in there that's, or just plain
usually
oatmeal?
Cinnamon or peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Everyone loves
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Right?
Any pre-comp rituals?
No. What I do in training works, so I just stick to that, try and get a good night of sleep. But for competitions, I usually get Lucky Charms cereal,
Oh, right.
or I have cereal to eat during the day.
Yes.
When I was here, I couldn't find Lucky Charms.
Yeah, it's hard to get in Europe.
Yeah, so I got like Frosted Flakes, which are equally as delicious. So that's my pre-competition.
That's your one thing.
I go to the grocery store and get
some cereal.
whatever cereal looks the best.
Goals for 2018?
To improve on my 10th place finish, and just to get stronger in my legs for my squat cleans, which I love so much, and just to improve my running and swimming.
What's on your playlist?
My playlist, I have a lot of like inspirational songs. One of my favorite is Hall of Fame by The Script.
Oh yeah.
And then I also like Remember the Name by Fort Minor.
Oh
Those
yeah.
are 2 of my favorite songs that I like to listen to, especially before competitions, but also training.
Do you have a sporting role model, or have you had a sporting role model growing up or in CrossFit?
Not like an athlete per se. I get mainly, it might sound corny, but my parents, because they just worked so hard for me when I was doing gymnastics. They would drive an hour each way to let me train and do my thing, and they supported me like the whole way, and they're both high-level athletes, so I just look up to them, and they guide me the whole way.
What sports did they do?
My mom did basketball and she ran track, and my dad was wrestling and baseball.
Oh, right. And in gymnastics, what was your event, or were you all round, or? I
was all around through high school, and then in college, vault and floor were my 2 best.
The vault's pretty scary.
Yeah, but it's so fast. It's like 10 seconds. And then floor is like 1 minute and 15. I loved bars, but I was never good at it. I always tried to muscle. I never really swang much. So I wasn't very good at it, but I really enjoyed it.
It helps coming into CrossFit with that background though.
Yeah, like the body awareness and everything, and it helps with the weightlifting, and it helps with everything, and especially the handstand events.
Yeah, great. So that's our quick interview with Kari Pearce, and we're going to let her get back to competition.
I had a front row, I had a breaststroke that way. Too tired like after that thing. Nah, it wasn't even that bad, that thing. It just floated. Nah, just floated next to you like. It was so good.
So we've just finished at the pool. We're about 2 hours behind on schedule. It's been a long wait. So I'll just catch you up on the snatch. So Mikey went first and he hit 92 kilos on his first attempt, and then hit 97 on the second one. Pretty well. Probably could have gone heavier, but the way it was set up, it was a lot of pressure on every lift. Reg went next, and if there was one event Reg wouldn't pick, it would be a 1 rep max snatch, and unfortunately that's exactly what he had to do. He hit 80 kilos pretty well, and then he could have gone for 85, but if he went for 85 it wouldn't have made any difference with the placing, so he went for 90 kilos, hit the full snatch but failed the hang snatch. So he's a little bit disappointed, but he kind of knew it was going to happen. Then we came up to the swimming pool, and as I say, the lads have been waiting a long time for the swim event, and Mikey finished in about 4:33, 4:37, came fourth in his heat and did pretty well. Reg was against some really fast guys. He was in the fastest heat, and I think he finished inside the time cap, but we're not exactly sure how far inside the time cap. So we're not sure where they are overall. I think Reg was in the 30s and Mikey was in the 20s before the swim event. But it's about 7:30 now, and we've still got another event to do today. So it's been a proper long day for them. What we've got next up is pegboard ascents and descents. They've got slam ball over the shoulder and pig flip. So still a lot of work to be done, and then we've got the briefing for tomorrow's workouts. So we're just down at the warm-up area getting ready for event 4, which is 2 pegboard ascents, followed by 12 D-ball over the shoulder, followed by flipping the pig at 145 kilos, and it's a 5-minute AMRAP. So we're just watching Mikey warm up. He's going to be on in a little while. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so everyone's a little bit tired. Reggie's going to be in a couple of heats time. We'll see how they get on, and then we're back tomorrow for more events. So it's been a long day, but it's now a test of who can hold the concentration, who can recover well, and who's got anything left in the tank. So
I understand that now. You're the truest, my truest lie. I'm nothing dead. In me, and in the chaos I find my peace. And I don't need you to love me anymore. As long as you tell me, show me what I'm looking for. You're the truest, my truest lie. I'm not
finished for day one. We've just got back to the hotel. We grabbed some food with Mikey and the family on the way back. All in all, I think both lads are quite happy with today. Reg didn't start off too well. The swim didn't go the way he wanted to do, but he absolutely smashed the last workout on the pegboard, the D-balls and flipping the pig. He did really well, finished it in like 3.5 minutes. Mikey struggled with the last workout after 3 really consistent workouts. The last one, he did the pegboards fine, but he just wasn't ready for the D-ball. Like, it was 70 kilos, but he just couldn't get the grips with it. Got a no rep and just it took a little bit too much out of him. So when it came to flipping the pig, he took a lot of time already, and it just didn't finish the way he wanted to. But he still did well. Overnight, I'm not sure where they are because there's no leaderboard up at the moment, but we're hoping Mikey's managed to stay in the top 30. Maybe Reg just climbed a little bit. And tomorrow we know that there's going to be a true form runner, a ski erg, a rower, a bike. We know that there's boxes to come in. There's maybe a little bit more traditional CrossFit style movements, which is probably up both their streets really. Today was very much like game style events, not so much regional style events, so the experienced guys did really well. But we'll catch you tomorrow for day 2 of the competition. Good night.